Hey everyone, this
Uh,
is the Baldcast coming at you again. It's once again the same three people, but if you are new to the channel and coming onto this episode somehow, I'm Ayman, and
I'm Max.
and I'm Hanafi.
we are
Uh,
all considered the Baldcast. Now, now that that's out of the way, I wanted to talk about some. There were some things that the others wanted to say. I think Ahmed, I think you want to go first.
uh, on the last episode of the podcast, uh, in the beginning, I talked about a friend of mine who got stabbed and was in the hospital. A few days ago, he passed away. Uh, he, he passed away, and like he was like on the edge of like no one knew like if he would live or if he would die, but like sadly he passed away. So like الله يرحمه ربنا يغفر له ربنا يعود شبابه وربنا يجعل مثواه جنة يعني. It's genuinely a really sad story. Like he had like he was such a great human being, and it was so surprising for me that like such a good person, such like like I wasn't really that close to him, but like we were friends. We talk every once in a while, and like he was my batchmate and whatnot, and like he was such a good person, and it just came as a huge surprise that something like this would happen to him. So like yeah, Allah yarham.
Yeah, just keep him in your prayers, guys, please. It'll mean the world, like to him and his family and all of his friends. I think Max, you also said you wanted to say something.
Pretty much just رمضان كريم. I hope إن شاء الله البلد تمشي على المسار اللي نقدر نمشي فيه. And I hope you all are having a okay Ramadan. I'm not gonna say best Ramadan because you know what's going on. لكن
Quarantine and all
uh,
that.
pretty much, yeah, the world's really, going through a lot of shit. But I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope you all have a good Ramadan. And yeah, نتمنى لكم صياما
Ramadan Kareem,
شهيا
guys.
وإفطارا مقبولا.
Amen, my G, amen.
I don't think Ahmed heard what you said properly, dude.
I said أحمد. I said نتمنى لكم
Hmm.
صياما شهيا وإفطارا مقبولا.
Oh my God, what? I was so confused. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, I just noticed.
All right, guys. Calm down for a second, because I wanted to give a little update about how the podcast like is gonna be throughout Ramadan.
All
And
right.
like for those of y'all that are hoping that we continue to go through Ramadan, we will be posting throughout Ramadan, inshallah. ربنا
Inshallah,
يحيينا and all
inshallah.
that. But yeah, it's just we're gonna keep on going with our usual schedule, and hopefully you guys will just keep on tuning in. Now, I just wanted to talk about how like Corona. Like I want to talk about Corona and like how it started. Okay, like I'm not saying how it started like as a disease. I mean how it started to us in the social media,
Oh,
right? Because
fucking yeah.
like in social media, everyone was just making like memes and jokes and all of those stuff, right? And
Bro,
then like
how can you not make a meme? How can you not make a meme when a nigga fucking eats a bat? Bro, like come on, bro. Like what
I
was he
was
like
gonna
yo,
say
expecting to
that
like
turn
what
too.
was
into? What like
yo
what
like
is this? Comic books? Like, oh, I was eating a radioactive bat and I suddenly turned into Batman. Like what the fuck? No, that's not how life works, man. Come on.
yeah, man, it doesn't work like that. You gotta be bitten by a radioactive spider so you can turn into Spider-Man, dog. You
Everyone
don't
knows
eat
that.
I
the
think
Everyone
spider.
knows
I
that,
think
man. It's gotta
I
be a
think
You
I
don't
think he
radioactive
eat
wants
the
to
spider,
be
spider.
Batman.
spider, and you have to be bit.
Yeah, you don't
I
eat the spider. The spider tries to eat you.
Exactly, exactly.
Like, this
Uno
is just
reverse
how
card on that
this is
bitch.
how it goes. Yeah, yeah. The guy was just like, "Yo, Uno reverse card, bitch. I eat you." And it was like, "Oh shit, wait, no, fuck." And that's how we got to where we are right now. But like, holy shit, man! Like the memes that came out were just like so insanely hilarious. I mean, they've died down now, but like when like Corona was like first becoming a thing and like the memes started coming out, it was like, oh my God, Wuhan virus and all of that bullshit. It was just like, yo, like this, like I'm not gonna lie, I laughed, and I didn't think much of it. Like I didn't think much of Corona because I thought like people wouldn't be as stupid as they were and like actually stay at home and be sanitized. But no, they just had to go all ape shit, especially the US. Especially the US,
Dude,
because
the
like
US has this thing. The US has this thing of like making making light of like extremely serious situations. You know,
زينا
like
هنا.
there's a certain
No
there's a
different
certain
no
timeline.
different from us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To be fair, like at least we نحن بنعملها بذوق يعني. Like we have a certain like we have finesse, you know, but like they're so
عيني
bad at
عينك.
it, you know. Like
yeah, they just don't know how to
yeah, we
do
have
these
finesse,
things.
bro. So Sudanese people have finesse, yes. عيني عينك. Sudanese people have finesse with excuse me. People have finesse with like taras and jokes and memes and shit, you know. But like
Mm.
like Americans just like there's a line that like you shouldn't cross. There's like a time where that line cannot be crossed, and like they always cross that line before that time period has ended. You know, like school shootings, the freaking pandemics, the possibility of a World War III, like like everything. Fucking, they give like they
They
didn't
just
even
keep
they
on
didn't even
fucking
give
up, man.
time.
I have
They didn't even
I
give
have
time
two
for
facts.
Kobe's death to meme. They didn't even give time for Kobe's death to meme. Come on, man.
The same day Kobe died, they made a meme, and I'm not gonna lie to it. I laughed. Like, I felt really bad afterwards because like it was way too soon.
صح? Yeah.
Yeah, like they did like right. Like, I can't believe like yo like for real like RIP Kobe. Yo, like he's gonna be he's like a role model to like so many people, so many basketball players, so many people that like not even
Especially
play
us.
that don't even play. But like the memes, like I'm not gonna lie, there was this like I didn't laugh at any of the memes except one, and it still like hurts my soul that I laughed at it. But like it's just like it was just so sudden, It's that the I forgot what the word is.
Mm.
The surprise kind of laughter, It's like you're just like, oh shit, what the fuck, like that kind of
It
stuff.
came out of nowhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're just like, oh shit, like, and then like your brain just automatically laughs. But like
Yeah.
like going through like the corona, like غير the memes and all of that stuff, like corona basically forced us to go into a worldwide quarantine. And honestly, I want to know like how it's affecting you guys. Like I think I want to hear Max's opinion on this one.
Well, before I go into that one, I have two facts for you guys about America.
Uh-huh.
Did
Uh-huh.
you guys know that this March was the first March since so many years ago, like
Yeah,
probably
yeah, yeah.
30 years ago, without a school
Since
shooting?
20. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? You're
تخيل.
kidding?
تخيل. This March, the
I'm not
2020 March is the first March in like so many years without a
without
school
without
shooting.
a single school shooting. Not only that, there are there are anti-quarantine protests.
Dude, yeah, this is so fucked up. I saw
And
that shit.
today,
Dude,
today, today,
I
the
was so
person,
fucking
the person who's leading today, the person who's leading that anti-quarantine protest tested positive for corona.
I just want to say I just want to say one thing. ألف مبروك. والله تستاهل. والله تستاهل. تستاهل.
Yeah, man,
No,
they
no,
got that
she's
gold.
a
They
Karen.
got that gold.
She's a Karen. She's a woman, a
That
Karen.
makes a lot of sense. Okay.
These stupid white
Nah,
women.
bro. Karen is apparently off limits now because it's a racist,
And
sexist,
racist.
misogynistic. I don't know what.
Call me misogynistic, call me racist. The leader is a fucking Karen. That's all I'm gonna say. Call me misogynistic, call me racist. I don't give a fuck. Who in their right
They
mind
can
would make an anti-quarantine protests and then you test positive for COVID-19 and then wallahi mashallah, people are still going in your name. Like تخيل, people are still protesting in her name.
Oh my
That's
god.
actually, oh my God, that's
all
insane. That's
all
actually insane.
all I'm gonna
Like
say
I've seen, I've seen
all I'm gonna
videos.
say بتستاهل والله بتستاهل.
It's exactly.
Like yo, I've seen videos of like
Max,
these anti-quarantine protests, and it's just like these people, they're walking out, no gloves, no masks, no goggles, nothing. They're just walking out and they're giving like candies to kids, and they're like, "Yo, why are you
oh my
quarantining?"
god, dude.
They're stopping the
Yeah.
doctors,
Oh my
going,
god, no, man, no.
stopping the doctors
You
from
cannot be that dumb, man.
Oh, I mean, they're American. What the fuck do you expect from them?
yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
Like
Anyway,
Him,
going
Max,
about on the
continue.
quarantine thing, yeah. Well, I guess there's a lot of points to be talked about when dealing with quarantine, because there's mental health, there's how you deal with boredom itself. Personally, my mental health, I'm not gonna say it's good, but I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's going there, but like yeah, I mean, you know, we're dealing with it. We're going with it. We have our coping mechanisms, and
Yeah.
I guess you know, I guess it pretty much we're coping like everyone is. You know, like watching movies or video games or YouTube or whatever the fuck we're doing. You know, but like mental health is extremely like the number one thing for me, because like it's
you gotta
really
keep that
hard
mental
to
strong.
exactly, and you can't really like you staying at home for almost you know how long this quarantine is gonna be, and God knows how long it's gonna be in Sudan. Sheesh, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Sudan, dude.
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if one day I wake up and I hear that someone killed themselves. Like it's nowadays it's a fucking possibility, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, every day it's a possibility. It's just like with this, it
Now it's
wouldn't be a
intensified.
surprise.
Now it's intensified.
Now
Yeah.
it's intensified,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be too much of a surprise. Because like honestly, like I hear that like people are like actually just like going crazy, just staying at home. Like
Mm.
it's not just the boredom. It's just it's like it's the how like
Lack of
this
human contact.
quarantine is just gnawing at their mind. Like in Ahmed, what about you? What about the quarantine? Like what has it done for you, yani?
Honestly, like it's for me, like it's just like I wouldn't say it's the same, but like it's the same as normal days for me, you know? Like even like it's the same as a holiday for me, I guess you could say. Because like even on regular holidays, I most of the time I just stay home and go out like once every like 2 3 weeks whenever an outing presents itself. So like I'm used to like staying home and being bored and just like finding random stuff to do, you know. But like mostly I just spend my days playing video games, watching shows, watching YouTube. But like honestly, like we're what like almost 2 months in. Like I'm starting to run out of shit to watch. I'm running out of games to play. Like how like what the fuck am I supposed to do now, man? Like some of the shows I watched, like they release episodes weekly. Like I have to wait a week for an episode. I have to fucking like I have to
Download it.
like eh,
Oh
yeah.
no, waiting a week for an episode. Oh, cry me a river, dude.
Go fuck yourself, man. Like bro, shit gets boring, man. Like I didn't like
True.
internet isn't exactly fucking cheap, you know, like fucking like Sudani is now 22 pounds when it used to be 18.
Actually,
Like come on, man.
yeah, they're taking advantage of this quarantine, and they're like increasing prices for some fucking reason.
Not gonna lie, it's still cheap. Because like look at Zain. Zain it's 250 MB for 11 pounds. If I want to get a gig from Zain, I would have to pay 44 pounds. Whereas in Sudani, I'd pay half the price for the same amount of data. Like you see the point? Like it's still
Yeah,
cheap, so I still
it's
don't
still
mind.
cheap,
But like
but yeah,
it's just really annoying,
One
man.
by one.
both
And
of
yeah,
them
like
are increasing prices at the same time. Like Zayn, when Zayn increases, Sudan increases, so that people
Sudani
can
increases.
still
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, so that people could
Yeah,
still
but
think,
the
oh, well,
thing
like
is,
Sudani is, you know, Sudani did get more, but like look at Zayn, so then they stick to Sudani.
Yeah, but like I've realized the
But I
pattern.
mean,
It's almost always that Zayn like increases its price, and then Sudani increases its price a bit later. Like it's never Sudani.
yeah,
Like we're going too deep into this internet. What's it called?
Problem.
Internet.
yeah.
But like it really is like freaking annoying how they're like just taking advantage of us all, and just basically just uh advantage of people, just like be stuck at home and shit. وبرضه like it's gonna be hard for people to get credit and all that. Like whatever. I'm rambling on for this one too much. Like what I wanted to also put my 2 cents on like how like the quarantine and how it's affecting me. Well, like Ahmed said, like I'm used to like just staying at home from back in my anti-social days and shit. But like the thing is, right as the quarantine was coming into effect, I wanted to start going out and stuff. I wanted to start like socializing, making new friends and all of that shit. So like when I went into quarantine, it kind of like bummed me out, like hardcore bummed me out. And I think like I went into like this depressive episode for like a week or something. But like we move, shit happens, and like I was just like I accepted it. I'm like, all right, cool. It's not like I haven't been used to this since for like mid zaman and shit. So I was just like, all right, I can do this. Just go back, and then we'll go back to being social when the shit's done. It's not. Yeah, and you just gotta like accept it and move on, I guess.
pretty much, yeah.
Like I also wanted to ask you guys, what are you doing in this
Uh-huh.
quarantine to deal with the boredom? Like how are you like going through the day by day, Max?
Um, how am I dealing with the quarantine? Like, wait, دقيقة. What do you mean exactly? ما فهمتك.
What do you do يعني every day like to like stave off the boredom يعني انت قاعد تعمل شنو يعني yeah, like انت قاعد
Well,
and you
I mean, just
like what
talking to people, I guess. Video games, movies. This. I don't think there's a proper answer to this one because like we're all really dealing with the same bullshit the same way because we're all. I guess you could say we're kind of in this together because we're all quarantined. في النهاية, we're all gonna have to do the exact same shit, which is watch movies, shows, video games, whatever we usually do, or whatever we usually do when we're home or when we stay home and not choose to go out. You know, but I guess I'm leaning more to the sleeping side. Like I sleep now more because my sleep schedule is extremely fucked right now. Like
Bro, it's
today,
Ramadan. If your if your
I
sleep
mean
if
it
your
is
sleep schedule
Ramadan, but
isn't fucked in Ramadan, if your sleep schedule isn't fucked in Ramadan, then you're not Ramadaning correctly. You know, like it's an integral part of Ramadan. Excuse my stutter, but like I have a really bad stutter. But like if you don't have a bad sleeping schedule in Ramadan, you're not Ramadaning correctly, in my opinion, in
exactly,
my
bro.
very
You
humble
gotta do
but
that shit right.
correct opinion.
I mean, okay, yeah, I agree to some extent. But then again, you're obviously not gonna feel good about yourself because in Nihaya Ramadan you have to pray and
You have to pray and all of
you
that.
have to
Yeah,
be
of course.
awake and shit like that. Yeah, like you have to be awake. And the only reason that will wake me up is praying. Like I only wake up to pray. Like and
I
other
mean,
than that, no.
I'm not saying sleep all day until like 5 minutes before it's all. You know, that shit's
That's
fucked up.
yalla
I would
yalla.
never
What I
do
mean
that.
by fucked up. What I
I don't
mean
know
by
why I'm
fucked up
saying
is
that way
that's what's
because I
happening.
don't do that, but like yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's
I
exactly
don't
what
know
I
why I
mean
said
by
that as
fucked
if
up.
I don't know why I said that as if
اعبدوا
I do
شوية
it because I don't. I don't know why I said that because I don't do it. I don't do that. But like I know people who do. I've seen people do that, and it's really funny. Like it's weird. Like bro, what's the point of what's the point of fasting? What's the point of quote unquote fasting if like you're just gonna eat 5 minutes after you wake up? Like that's not fasting. You fasted for 5 minutes. That doesn't fucking count, man.
So basically, you're attacking me. I never thought that I would be attacked on a podcast, but okay.
Yo, but like
Yeah,
for
I'm
real, man.
okay.
Like
If you do
even
that shit,
like
if
if
you do
we're
that shit,
talking
I am
about like
attacking you, Max. You are being attacked right now, Max.
it's
Well,
not even
hey,
it's
at
not
least
even
I pray, right? At least I wake up for praying. I don't sleep throughout the whole day Like I wake up to pray Dhuhr, I wake up
Okay,
to pray
fair enough.
Asr. I'm
hold
not
up,
just
hold
Fair
up,
enough.
hold
Fair
up.
enough. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Just a
Fair
second.
enough.
Like غير انه like يعني it's you're basically fasting for like a couple minutes, like
Mm.
throughout the day. Like I I'm not gonna like preach and say that أنا زول يعني مؤمن I mean wait, hold up. I mean, let me
متدين
think.
متطور.
متدين
متدين. Thank you.
متدين.
I'm not gonna lie and say أنا زول متدين شديد كده. لكن I'm 100% sure إنه كان في حديث or some kind of مقولة or something that said انه like you can't انه it's not really good to sleep throughout all of like throughout the whole day and just wake up for Maghrib and eat like انه
Yeah.
that's basically انه صيامك basically ما مقبول.
I think I remember that. I think it was a hadith. I'm not sure, but I
I'm not
think
sure if it
in
was a hadith, but I heard it. I heard it on the radio a while back, like when people still used to listen to radios in car rides. You know, before Bluetooth in
yeah
cars was a thing. Before Bluetooth in
yeah
cars was like a thing. Like I heard that on the radio, like once on my way to like one of my IG exams, and my mom was like dropping me off during Ramadan, and then she turned on the radio, and the guy was talking about Ramadan and how like if you sleep throughout the whole day, like basically siyamak ma maqbul. And then my mom did like this thing where like you know those beams where like the someone's
oh she
the
stares
meme where
at you
like
she stared at you
no, not the staring one, like where they raise the volume, where like they increase the volume and like it yeah.
just so you
They,
could
they, they
just so
ever
you could
so
like
slight,
listen.
ever so slightly just increase the volume and like expect you not to notice and go like expect you like to like oh my god he's gonna listen if I raise the volume.
No, she wanted me to notice.
No
I
no
was
no
like
no
I
no
had my
Nizam
earphones
Nizam
in.
yeah
I had my
Nizam
earphones in, and she was like, she raised the volume. She looked at me. She's like, Ahmed, listen. I'm like, okay. I took off my earphones and I was listening. I was, aha, like I did the typical teenager thing. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Yes. I totally understand.
Yeah,
I went
nice,
into
nice,
my
nice.
exam, fucked the exam up, and left.
But yo, like for
And
real,
we're back to
man.
the
Like,
main topic.
yeah back to the
yes,
main
yes, yes, back
topic.
to the main topic.
Sleeping
Like,
yeah I mean I as long as you wake up to pray and as long as you have like a couple of I think let's say 2 hours before iftar and like read Quran, do something like that, you're good. And that's what I do. I don't make sure like I don't wake up like 5 minutes قبل الافطار and then
Yeah.
get
I wake
inside.
up. I
That's
yeah,
wake
a
up
that's
like
not,
diet.
that's
three or
not, that's
I
not,
wake up like
that's
three
not
or two.
bad. Like we're mainly like attacking the people that actually like wake up like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before iftar just so they can like basically quote unquote skip through the day just so they can not have to
Yeah.
feel the pain. Like I think there might be an exception to like the people that are what's it called? Like مثلا someone wakes up early and like they have a headache and stuff and like you can't really take pills while
Yeah,
you're
there's
fasting so they like sleep it off or something like that.
yeah.
Like
Pretty much.
anyways, uh like for me, I guess like when like obviously before Ramadan and stuff, like the way I used to the way I dealt with the quarantine is like obviously YouTube videos, games, all that like good stuff. But like it was mostly really the music that like helped me through it. Because like a lot of the time it's
The
it's
tunes.
it's because like music really is like I'm not gonna lie, music is such an integral part in like our lives at this point
Mm.
because like a lot of the times music is like really what dictates your mood at like most of the times. It's like, oh, I'm feeling sad, let's put on some sad music. I'm not
Mm.
no okay, not dictates your mood but accentuates it, let's say. And you're like, oh, I'm sad, let's put on some sad music and listen to that, like really
I
Oh,
get
guess
big
you could say
words. Accentuate. Big words.
yo
I guess you
man.
could say it represents your mood or the way you're
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah, yeah. Harvard, hire me, huh? You see the way I'm using the English language, bro. Oxford English
No,
Dictionary right here.
no. You said Harvard and then now you're
Yes.
saying Oxford. أثبت في حتة يا أيمن.
Yo, man, I'm trying to expand my horizons. Why are you trying to down me like that,
You
bro?
said no
Hey man,
دقيقة. You said
don't. Bro,
دقيقة.
he's trying to expand his options. Like if Harvard
Okay,
says no,
but
he
you
can go to Oxford. If Oxford says no, he can go to Harvard. Like
Yeah, man,
keeping his
exactly.
options open.
Yeah, man,
yeah,
you
but you
gotta keep
you
all
can't
roads on. Uh-huh.
you can't say you're using Harvard's book and then say you're using the Oxford dictionary. كده دقيقة, what?
No.
Oh,
Hold up. I
you said
said, I
you
said
said
Harvard
you
hire
said
me, and then I said Oxford Dictionary right here.
okay. That makes sense then.
Stop trying to put words into my mouth, Max. I know what I
All right, that
said,
makes
bro. I know what I said, boy. Sit down.
my bad.
But going back to what I was saying is that like the music really like it really helped me through, like obviously not right now because like Ramadan and all that. Like the music really helped me
Can't
through
relate.
it because like whenever, because a lot of my songs are, upbeat type songs. There's, I mean, obviously I have the sad songs and all of that. Like in, excuse me, sorry about that. Like in happy upbeat songs. So like whenever I'm down or like I just like want to chill or something, I just like plug in my earphones and I just like just chill and relax. Maybe just watch, just like lie down listening to my music, texting my friends while listening to music, or read a book or book or something.
Mm.
Yes, to the people that are gonna like cringe at that or something, yes, I read books or comics
Who the
or
fuck?
manga or
Who the
whatever
fuck
Who
would
while
who's
cringe
reading.
at
no
reading
one's gonna
books?
cringe. No one's gonna cringe
No, no,
because
no. You guys, you didn't let me finish.
everyone who doesn't read a book and is not into a comic, they'll definitely be reading books and comics now.
Okay, but you didn't let me finish because the cringy part is that I read while listening to music.
So
Okay.
who?
Yeah,
Like what? So what?
You say
I,
so, but like so many people have just like I'd be like listening to music and I'd be reading a book or something, and they come up to me and they're like, "Yo, how are you fucking reading while listening to
دقيقة.
music?"
Instrumentals ولا singing and lyrics.
Doesn't matter, both. I listen, bro. Like at this point, I like not at this point. Like ever since I started listening to music, I just listen to everything.
Well, if I'm gonna read something or study, I can't have someone speaking into my ear. I'm gonna need instrumentals basically. Like I
Now
just
you
either
see, Max.
It depends. For me, it depends. Like if I'm listening, like if for example, like I'm studying, if I'm listening to a song that like I really enjoy singing, or like that I would like concentrate on the lyrics, or like hum to it, or like whatever, like I'm focusing on the song, I cannot study. Okay, no matter what, like if it's lyrics, if it's the beat, or if it's like the like whatever, like if I focus, if it's a song that like I really enjoy, I cannot study, I cannot read, I cannot do anything. But if it's something that like for example like you'd listen to like on like a car ride on the radio, like while you're chatting with your friends or whatever, then like I can definitely like read a book, or like I don't read books, but like I can like study or whatever. Like it just depends on the song for me. Like it's different from song to song. It's not like genre to genre, like or like lyrics or like no lyrics. It just depends on it depends from song to song, I guess you could say, for me.
I mean, like for me, it's not about the song because like I don't know if it's just a me thing or something, but like I can like I don't know how to explain it, but I guess I can put the music into the background, I guess. Like I don't make it a focus. I just make it like some kind of noise. Like it like to me it's just no like yani, while I'm listening to the music and reading, it's just noise to me that sounds good, you know? Not something that I'm actively listening to. It's just like it's just in the back for me while I'm reading. So that like like it's like I don't like silence, you get me? I don't like just not
Yeah,
hearing
yeah, yeah.
something. It just
definitely.
feels
It's
so
just
like it makes it
weird.
feel empty. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like in
you
كده.
you listen to music for so long, not listening to music feels weird. Like if like if there's just like constant silence, it's just weird. Like if like I'd actively look for something so that I can to listen to, like whether it's like a movie or video, music. Like I just like I have to do something, so like I have my ears have to be listening to something. Like it just feels weird not doing that. Like if I'm not listening to something, I'd read something. and when I'm reading, like the like I read it like I speak it in my mind. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird, but like everyone has like that voice in their head where when they're like reading, like that's enough for me, you know. But like even then, like I mainly go towards like shows, movies, and music.
What about okay, Max? Into like for you, like what's like I want to ask this to both of you, okay? But let's I want to hear Max's opinion on this first. Like what's music to you? Like what does music mean to you?
Life, bro. Honestly, life. I can safely say if it wasn't for music and the way I took music into my life ever since I was a kid. I'm not okay. I don't want to go overboard with this. Like let's say I want to be who I am today, kind of, because because in a way music has taught me a lot. You know, music has taught me how to stay strong, I guess, through a lot, especially with my mental condition.
Yes,
And
yes, 100%.
yeah, and it really like I could feel like I'm not alone because like through the music of other people I can understand that, hey, you're not the only one going through this, other people are too. And especially the artists themselves, it's like they're talking to you, so that really
Yeah,
resonates with
yeah,
me,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that like music I could say is like 50% of my life. Like music is something like I
Sorry,
will
sorry to
not let
interrupt
go
you.
of.
Sorry to interrupt you, Max. But like to like on your point of like even like knowing the artists are going through something. Uh, what's his name? What's his name? Fuck, I can't remember. Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi. Like
Oh,
literally,
Oh, that
Kid
guy,
Cudi
man, he's on it, man.
when he made the album Man on the Moon. Like
oh my God,
there
yes.
Bro,
was
that
honestly,
album.
I'm just gonna say, like that album, fucking 10 out of 10. But like, regardless of that, uh, there was an interview where he was talking about like how like he was like when he was making the album, like he was like extremely depressed and like borderline like going on depressed, going on suicidal, you know, and like
Mm.
he that was like and like he used the album to like talk about it, you know, and like the everyone like legit like replied to it, like talked to him, sent him DMs, like whatever, sent him emails and shit like that, telling him how like he saved their lives because of his music. Like his music literally just like made them made them feel not alone, and that like he
One
even
of
said like that was his mission in making the album, making people who are depressed, like who were depressed like he was, feel like they're not alone, like they that and that like they're not the only ones going through this, and that it's okay, and that it will eventually get better.
one of those artists, surprisingly, is Travis Scott, because I watched this interview, and I remember him saying that Kid Cudi literally was one of the biggest inspiration for him for music, and that he said this, that Kid Cudi saved his life. Like he said, Kid Cudi saved his life. It wasn't just that album; it was just
Yeah, yeah,
Kid
yeah,
Cudi
yeah.
as a whole. It was just Kid Cudi's music as a whole, and not just Kid Cudi. A lot of other people, honestly speaking, like especially speaking about depression, especially with rock music and metal. Like I listen to metal and rock religiously, and a lot of people are gonna be like, "How the fuck do you listen to rock?" I've gotten a lot of questions about how I listen to metal with just all screaming. But that's the thing.
Okay,
That's the
it's
art.
not
The
all
art is
screaming,
in the
man.
screaming.
It's not all
Listen, it's
screaming.
metal.
Like
It's
Metal.
not all screaming, but like it's an art. You can say it like it's an art of screaming. Because like, yo, are you telling me that
screaming is
you
hard as fuck, by the way.
yeah, yeah, it's actually hard. Like, are you gonna like anyone that says it's easy? Can you tell me that you can scream cohesive and like words that you can actually understand while they're being screamed for 3 minutes straight without getting tired? Like, bro, that
It's
is an
not. It's not about
actual
that.
skill.
It's not about that. They think they're just screaming nonsense. They think they're screaming murder. They think they're screaming riots. No, you could listen to
They're just not
go on
listening,
the
man.
go to exactly go to the lyrics of said song and look at the lyrics. Then you literally change your perspective on what they say. Even if screaming is not your thing, في النهاية, everyone has their taste. Like you cannot tell me that metal and like deathcore, metalcore, all of those genres, you can't tell me that those are not art, because for me, that like metal and alternative rock, especially alternative rock, were two of the most genres that saved my life because just the lyrics to them. Like I could say a song right now, I could say like a part, the chorus of one song, and no one would believe that that's a metal song and the way they sing it. Like I've tricked so many people into that. Like the song is called Crucify Me. The song is called Crucify Me. The lyrics go, I am the ocean, I am the sea. There's a world inside of me, lost in the abyss, drowned in the deep. No set of lungs can salvage me. But then when they go listen to the song, they go like, I didn't expect it to be that. Exactly, because you misjudged metal.
Holy shit!
Bro,
I
like
didn't
honestly,
expect that, man.
yeah, neither did I, honestly. But like the I for me, like I'm honestly open to like literally any genre of music, even screamos. Like I have like two or two songs, I think two screamo songs on my phone, and like I thoroughly enjoyed them. But like it's just I don't like it's I don't really enjoy screamos specifically. You know, I enjoy rock. I enjoy rock, like not all forms of rock, but like most, I guess you could say. But like my favorite would probably be prog rock or like alternate rock. It's like I find it really enjoyable. If anyone's interested in like prog rock, I would suggest Polyphia. That's the
Mm.
name of the band,
Definitely.
not
Polyphia
it's
is
not the
just
name of
like
the song.
amazing. It's
There's no
just so good.
Polyphia is strictly like an instrumental
And
band. Like they don't have
instrumental,
lyrics.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I thoroughly enjoy their music, and it's not like that intense like metalcore, like you know, like I mean,
Bro,
I'm gonna say it like it is. I'm gonna say it like it is, bro. You know,
I'm
but
not
like
gonna lie, it is that, but yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
there are
but like
lyrics to it, but like
their music
what you hear is
yeah, true. But like their music, some of their music is upbeat, some of their music is downbeat, some of it is like hype. You know, like it's like it depends from song to song or like from album to album. But like they're really good. But like generally speaking, like the type of music that I enjoy the most is R&B and rap. You know, like most forms of
Mm.
like rap and most forms of R&B. But like I don't really enjoy trap music that much. Trap it like depends from like I have specific artists that I go to for trap. Uh,
Obviously.
disclaimer, I do not enjoy Travis Scott. I do not enjoy what's his name,
Oh, come
Future. I don't
on.
enjoy
dude, come
Travis,
on.
I do
come
not
Like
on.
enjoy
Travis Scott,
Travis?
like
Migos.
me,
Travis?
I'm a يعني معلش لكن I don't like trap as the genre, but I have my artists, okay? Like يعني زيك انت I have the artists that I like, okay? But like يعني you can't say that Travis Scott isn't one of them, man. Like there's no way.
Yeah,
Travis
man,
Scott is
like,
like
damn,
just like
bro. Travis,
I genuinely cannot enjoy his music, man. Like I listen like one song that I really enjoy from Travis Scott is Goosebumps. You know, I like that song, but like
have you,
I just
okay,
can't find.
let me ask you this. Have you listened to proper Travis Scott? Like, have you just listened to singles or albums? Like, what did you listen to exactly?
I mean, no one has really
yo,
suggested any music
let's
from
not
Travis
turn this
Scott to
into a
me.
heated debate, guys. Let's not
No,
turn
no,
this
no. We're
into
not
a
turning
heated
it into debate. I just want him. I just
It's not
want
a
to know
debate.
what he judged Travis Scott off of, so I can give him recommendations, and maybe, just maybe, who knows, his perspective would change. I don't know,
I don't know. Just give me
because I don't.
suggestions, man. Like
I don't want to keep. I don't
I
want to
just
keep the blessing that is Travis Scott away from Ahmed, because as he said, Hassi, no one really suggested anything to him.
yeah, no one's like if you have any suggestions for Travis Scott, hit me up. Like I don't mean in the
I have,
podcast now. Just like hit me up later in like DMs or whatever. You know. But
yeah,
like yeah,
with basically two albums. Days Before the Rodeo and Rodeo. Just those two albums. They
bro,
are literally Travis
give
Scott's
me songs,
best
not
work.
albums, bro.
Songs, okay, I'll give you songs later though, because there's too many.
Later. Yeah.
certified Travis Scott fan over here, guys.
Man, Travis is something
Ye-
else, bro.
Like if we're talking about genres and stuff like that we really enjoy, like honestly, for me, like no doubt, jazz. Definitely jazz is like jazz,
Mm.
Yeah,
R&B,
jazz is fucking insane, man.
soul, hip
Oh,
hop. lo-fi, all those like just like anything that's really like smooth and just like slow and chill, relaxed. But like I definitely like that, but that doesn't mean I don't like enjoy a proper ass like hype song, like legit,
Mm.
like rap, what's it called, trap, like yo, I will bop to those like to the till the end of time, like Travis Scott, Kendrick, J Cole is more chill though, but like Travis Scott, Kendrick, fucking shit, I forgot his name, dog. Like in my like like the kind of guys that like really like know how to hype up a room, get you
Mm.
bouncing, get that blood pumping. You get what I mean?
Pretty much. Mm.
Like in it's just like, but like for
Recently,
me
recently I've
it's
been
mostly
getting
just
into
that.
like classic music.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ahmed got into his classic phase like really recently, but
Wait, what
I got
classic
into
exactly?
No, no, I'm not. No, no, like classic music's like not just like classic music
Beethoven.
as in like old music. Like I'm talking about like old music, like freaking classical music, like freaking pianos and
Frank
violins and
Sinatra?
okay.
No, no,
I
no,
have
no, no.
like
Oh,
I have a few. No, I have a few Frank Sinatra songs. I have a few. Fuck,
you
I
mean
forgot his
that's
name.
Mozart to Beethoven?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
Ah,
I have a Beethoven. I have Beethoven. I have Liszt or Liszt. I have no idea how
oh,
to fucking pronounce his
oh.
name.
That's
And then I
okay.
have
That's impressive.
yo,
dude,
dude, legit. Like
that
some
shit
of
goes
these songs
hard, man.
are
That
just
shit goes hard.
yo. That shit's amazing. That shit's fucking hardcore, dude.
Imagine bumping
Like in a
uh to like bumping your head to that shit.
It's like, oh fuck, that's my song, bro. It's a banger.
here's
Let's
here's
fucking
the drop. Here's the drop.
go. Bro, you don't have to do it like that, man. Yo, legit classical music is just like a different kind of vibe, man. It's legit just like a
True,
different
true.
Yeah,
kind of
for real,
vibe,
for
man.
real, for real. But like not just classical music, but like also classic music, like the classic rap. Okay, I don't have classic
Ooh,
rap
hip hop.
on my phone right
Yeah, yeah,
now,
yeah,
like in my
yeah.
playlist right now. But like I really enjoy classic rap. Like I enjoyed like the classic like Frank Sinatra. I still can't remember the guy's name. The Amen.
The blind
Put your
guy.
head on my
The
shoulder.
Oh
blind guy?
crap! I can't. No, 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 no. This is a different guy. I forgot his name. But
Paul Anka or some shit. I don't fucking know.
yeah, 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 Paul Anka, Paul Anka.
There
You
we
guys need to
go.
listen to. If you guys are talking about classic music, listen to this guy. His name is Cab Calloway. This guy, he's
Yo,
like
I
his
have the
songs
song. I
go
have some of the
hard.
songs.
His songs go hard. Oh my god, the best song I've ever heard by him. The best song I've ever heard by him is Man on the Mountain. Yeah, the Old Man of the Mountain. There we go. The Old Man of the Mountain. That song, basically his music. Do you guys know Betty Boop?
No.
No.
Yo,
Anyway,
yo, yo.
it's
I
an
have
old
one of his
cartoon.
songs. It's called Minnie the Moon. I think that's what
Oh,
the name
Minnie,
of the
no,
song
Minnie the
is.
Moocher. Minnie the Moocher.
Minnie the Moocher. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Here's a song about Minnie the Moocher. I swear to God, the way he sings and the way he dances is fucking crazy. You guys need to go and listen to that guy.
All
Like,
right,
you
all right.
literally can't help but sing along. And when he dances, okay, basically, Betty Boop is his cartoon, and he made most of its music.
Betty Boo. Oh
And
my God. I remember that show. Holy shit, man. I remember that. It was like the black-haired girl with the big eyes, right?
exactly, there we go, that one. He made most of its music, and then the characters that sing his music dance the way he dances, which is also crazy because back in the day, how come they had that much shit to animate his dance moves? Like his music was like 1950 something.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, bro. These guys are old school, man. But like legit. But you know what really like oh my God, I don't want to say this word because it's gonna make me sound fucking pretentious as shit. Like, and you know what really baffles me, man? What really makes really grinds my gears, dude?
Oh
Damn, bro,
God.
you sound pretty pretentious right now, man.
Mm,
You sound
you
Yeah,
pretty
sound you
bro.
fucking
sound
pretentious,
I'm
man.
so elitist. I'm
no
such
no
an
no no.
elite
You know
person, man.
you
Yeah,
know what he
man.
sounds like? You know what he sounds like? He sounds
Uh-huh.
like that one white guy that's trying his best not to say nigger.
Yo, I mean, like, yo, I'm not.
Oof.
Stop trying to call me Logic, man. Or sorry, Logic fans. Stop trying to call me a Logic fan.
Logic
I mean,
fans.
I am a
Oh,
Logic
Speaking
fan.
of Logic, man.
okay,
Speaking
Ayman,
of
Ayman.
Logic, like
Hold up, hold up,
like
hold up, hold
his
up. Come here.
music caters to. All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, Ayman, go on.
Like, yo, like, legit. I'm not gonna say I'm not a Logic fan. Relax. I'm a huge Logic fan. It's just like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh,
You know,
it's just like
before that, you said,
his new
you
music.
said, you,
Before that, I said, oh
you
yeah, yeah,
said
I didn't finish what I was saying. Oh my God, my train of thought
exactly,
just like
exactly,
went off the rails.
exactly.
Like in what I'm saying, it baffles me. Hire me, Oxford, please. That
Pretentious
like,
fuck.
yo, man, I'm telling you, Oxford needs to hire me, man.
Fam, get to the
Or
point.
كمل.
Jesus,
أفصلها
or
كمل.
get to
أفصلها كمل.
either one.
get to the point, please.
Screw you guys, man. I'm trying to get a job out here. Stop
Nigga,
fucking
nigga,
shitting on my
you're
hustle.
still in uni. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Get to your point.
Stop trying. That's my hustle, dog. Anyways, like these kids, they like I don't want to say kids because I'm not that old either, but like yo, for real. Don't fucking laugh, dog. I'm not old, man. 20 isn't old.
Uh, keep going, keep going.
Like in these youngins, like all they listen to, like the only music they listen to is fucking trap. Like I haven't seen a single person that has like a playlist that has like some other genres or something. It's always just like trap, like Travis Scott, XXX,
Pipe, pipe.
Six
I
Nine,
have
all just these niggas. It's not, and it's never anything else. They don't really explore like music as like what it's meant to be, something an art form. They're just going to trap, and like I'm not trying
pipe.
to
I have.
bash trap. Trap is really good,
Mhm,
but I'm just saying
mhm.
that like yo, fucking expand your fucking horizons, you pieces of shit. Like yo,
Okay,
not
I
life
have
isn't
a
all about
counterpoint to
sitting drugs.
that. I have a counterpoint to that. Pipe.
Uh huh.
What was let's say what was the first genre you listened to when you were a kid?
When I was a kid.
Yeah, both of you
Okay,
answer. What's the first genre?
I'm gonna just say, music was like kind of forced upon me by like my brother and sister, and like back then
Yeah,
it was like Beyonce, Mariah
Mariah
Carey,
Carey,
No,
what was her
whoa, whoa,
name?
whoa, whoa, دقيقة
Uh,
دقيقة 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 دقيقة. Mariah who?
Mariah
Mariah
Carey.
Carey.
No, you
You
say
do
it
not
Mariah
pronounce. It's not
Carey.
Carey. It's not Carey. It's Mariah Carey.
It's
We'll check
Mariah
that
Carey,
later.
dude.
We'll check that
Bro, it's
later.
Mariah
المهم,
Carey.
my
We'll
point
check that
is,
later.
my, we'll check that
Celine
later.
Dion.
طيب, okay,
Celine
in that case,
Dion. Like
y'all had someone to influence you. I, on the other hand,
Yeah.
yeah.
the first song I listened to, I guess you could say it was a pop song. Like, I'm not gonna lie, straight up, the first song I listened to was a pop song because as soon as you open YouTube, you see what's trending in America. So like, okay, you can't
Bro,
shit on that.
bro,
Okay,
bro,
that
come
shit,
on, man.
that
Come
shit
on, man.
used to be bumping. That shit was
Yeah,
bumping.
yeah, bro.
Like
Like,
Hannah
yo,
Montana,
if that shit
yes,
came up on my
yes.
bro,
Woo!
Hannah
Bro,
Montana
the
was
show
the
was
shit,
fucking
bro.
dope. That show was the shit,
Chef's
man.
kiss, bro.
That show was the
That was
shit,
the
man.
shit, bro.
For real, for real. Anyway,
And then she went off her rocker.
my point is, you can't really bash the kids for listening to what's hot now, because that's how it usually is. Because kids are influenced by the smallest thing or what's trending now. Like the smallest example I can give you is fucking TikTok. Even now, mostly everyone, not mostly everyone, but a lot of people that we know do TikTok. And I'm not saying that because just because you don't have TikTok, wallahi, you're mature as fuck. No, but there's a lot of cringy shit on there.
Who the fuck
There's a
says
lot
I
of
that?
mean,
cringy.
but
A lot of people.
but
A
like
lot of people
I
think,
watch TikToks, bro.
yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You do you, bro. Like that doesn't mean you're a certain type of person. But then again, you as a person who's not from that lower generation, you can't bash them for what they're listening to at their generation, because right
No,
now
no, no.
that's what's
Okay,
happening.
but like, listen, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not trying to bash them for listening to that to what's hot. Okay,
You're
I'm not
bashing
gonna
them
lie.
for
I
not
listen.
expanding, right? You're bashing for not
Yeah,
expanding, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah. I was just
that's
about
yeah.
to say.
that's how they start though. That's how they start, because that's how I started. I didn't have someone who
At
guided me
freaking
to music like y'all
18?
did.
Like yo,
Bro,
at
Like
18,
literally, my
you're gonna be
sister,
telling me that like you didn't expand your horizons by 18. You didn't really have the mental capacity to go
by
search.
18,
Oh,
yes, by 18, yes, but we're talking about niggas that are like what, 10, 9, 12? Obviously they're gonna like obviously
what
they're gonna
fucking
go to
kid listens?
Fortnite and
What kid listens to freaking what's it called? Okay, okay, okay. I'm
the
I'm
blacker.
I'm gravely mistaken in
Imagine
asking that question. I'm gravely
imagine a
mistaken in
12-year-old.
asking that question,
The
but
giga.
like when I was 12, I was not listening to this shit, man. I was listening to
Because
oh wait,
because
fuck.
this shit
I was
wasn't
listening to
there when you
Eminem,
were
bro. What the
12.
fuck?
Because
No,
this
that's
shit
not what I
wasn't there
mean,
when you were 12, ya Ahmed.
bro. I mean shit like this, like intense, like drugs, money, ما أعرف شنو, like that type. Like I was not listening to that shit when I was 12. Like I
Man,
listened
that's what
like
I'm
Ahmed,
I
saying.
listened
you can't
to
lie. We kind of were, man. Like Lil Wayne,
No, no,
Eminem,
the
fucking.
giga. That's not my point. My point is you can't really like what people are like. Okay, you can't compare the music to when you were 12 years old to people who are 12 years old today. You can't do that. That's extremely unfair.
bro. That's
You
not what I
can't.
mean, dude. That is not
Yeah,
what I
that's not
What
that's
did
mean.
you
not that's
mean?
not what I
Like
mean either, bro.
What did
I'm
you
talking
mean
about
then?
like I'm talking about what they are, what the artists are talking about in their music, dude. I'm not like there were people
Today
when
you
I
mean?
was 12. There were still, yes, there were when I was 12. There were also people talking about drugs, sex, and money. Like it's not two different. It's not like
But it wasn't
there's two different types of drugs, sex, and money. Like they're the same thing, you know. Drugs, sex, and money are
hype.
one thing. Like it's not
That did
different in
exist.
different timelines of
Hello.
music about that shit existed back then. I'm saying, like,
Hello.
when I was
That
12,
did exist.
I did not listen to that shit. Like, I didn't know that shit existed, is my point.
Perfect. تمام. Hello.
Yeah,
I agree on that. تمام. Music back
yeah,
then
yeah.
did have those sex and money and drugs or whatever, but it wasn't as intense as it is today. You can't
Yeah,
tell
I
me.
mean,
Yeah,
You
you
can't
can't
tell
lie.
me.
It's most of the
You
music
can.
now
You
nowadays.
cannot fucking tell me that Eminem spoke about sex, money, and drugs 24/7, or or Lil Wayne spoke about sex, money, and drugs 24/7. Like the
bro.
music
Back
back
I'm
then.
not
back when
saying
Lil
that it
Wayne
was
was Lil Wayne,
24/7, but
back when Lil Wayne was Lil Wayne, he did not talk about sex, drugs, or money at all.
all he
Exactly.
talked about was
So
weed,
and it
bro.
wasn't. But yeah. I mean,
Okay,
there
fair
were
enough.
the
Fair
songs that
enough.
he
Fair enough.
did. Yeah,
He
fair
did.
enough.
He
Fair
did
enough.
talk about weed. He did talk about weed. Okay,
Obviously,
fair enough.
obviously, but like, still, you can't really expect them to expand their musical horizon or musical vocabulary when they're still like what, 12, 13. Like these guys هيكتسبوا شنو? Like they're not. Imagine a 12-year-old listening to fucking The Blacker the Berry. Like, what? No, don't do that. Listen. Relax. I'd want them to listen to Lil Pump and shit because I want them to have fun at their age. And then when they grow up, maybe you can introduce them to Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole, so then they can, realize and okay,
Understand the
music is
shit
not
that
just
they're
sex,
saying.
money, and drugs. Exactly, so they can understand that shit. They don't have the mental capacity to wallahi listen to. Imagine Brenda's Got a Baby by Tupac. أتخيل a 12-year-old listening to Tupac singing about a 12-year-old girl, or maybe even younger, or 14, who's having a baby because someone raped her. The fuck? I don't want my kids to listen to that at 12. What the shit?
Bro, when I was 12, I was listening to fucking LMFAO.
Yeah.
Thank you for party. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like that's like we didn't like they don't have that like hyphy like innocent what's it called, this like hype music that like party, like they don't have like party music now. Like now it's just like all trap, you know.
Yeah, but like, I mean, trap is what the trend is now. So if they want to follow the trends, well, their kids, let them. They're having fun. Let them have fun while
Fair
they're
enough.
still young. Because
Yo,
if they
you're
don't,
trying to make
You
me
say
out to
that
be
like
the
we're
bad
old,
guy.
man. You say that like we're old, bro. Come on,
we're
man.
not. But
We're not fucking
we're
old,
not.
man.
But we're not old. But compared to them, we are. We're basically their grandfathers at this point.
Fair enough.
Like, exactly. So like, if they want to have fun at 12 years old listening to fucking Gucci Gang, let them, bro. Just let them have their fun while they're still young. Because
Okay, no, no,
later
no.
when they
Gucci Gang is off
later when
limits.
they're
Gucci
rich,
Gang is off limits. Listen to any trap song. I don't care. Gucci Gang off limits, bro.
Yeah, Gucci.
I'm
Like
not going
yo,
to
man.
listen to someone saying
trust
Gucci
me,
Gang the entire song. Gucci Gang,
Ahmed,
Gucci Gang, Gucci
Ahmed,
Gang,
there's
Gucci Gang,
worse.
Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
Ahmed, There's worse. Trust me,
Ah,
there's worse. I've listened. There's
There's
worse.
fair
worse
There's
enough.
worse.
than someone just saying Gucci Gang for 3 whole minutes.
Definitely, definitely. There are
I, I,
two new songs today by Lil Uzi and the Playboy Cardi. Both of them have released trashy ass songs when people have been waiting for them for years. It's literally the trashiest songs I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, anyway, just my point is عشان نقفل الحته دي ونمشي لحته ثانيه is that انه let them have fun while they're still young because they don't have the mental capacity to deal with serious music, and when they're old enough they realize what type of music they really want to listen to. Because you can't tell me and wallahi when you were a kid you wanted to be an engineer. لا حبيبي, when you were a kid you wanted to be a policeman, you wanted to be an astronaut, you wanted to be a firefighter. You weren't thinking about business or mechatronics or electronics. That's
I
my
mean,
point.
no, fair
okay,
enough.
okay. Listen. When
Fair
I was a
enough.
kid, I wanted to make games, and right now I'm in a I'm
Fucking
studying
liar. When you
computer
were a
science.
kid, you wanted to be a chef, bro. When you were a kid, you wanted to be a
Okay,
chef,
okay.
bro.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. You don't need to expose me, man.
Exposed.
That's my
TMZ
job, bro.
exposed.
Yeah, bro. Lakin, I guess I think this is like a good place to just close off the today's podcast, I guess.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
before we close off, I just want to say one thing to all the niggas who like shit on other people for like having a specific taste in music.
Fuck you.
Okay, like I know we just did that. I know we just did that, but like it was all
Exactly,
just jokes. Like
exactly.
I don't care. Listen to whatever you want to listen to. Like I don't mind. Like I'll listen. I'll bop my head. Whatever. Like I don't care what music I'm listening to as long as it's good. But like to all the niggas that like shit on other people for listening to like a specific kind of music or like listening to like music that they don't enjoy, fuck you guys. Like like if someone comes up to me and goes like, "You have no taste in music," fuck you,
Yo,
bro.
fuck that.
You have no taste
Fuck
in
that.
music, bro.
Ahmed. I'm not sure if I'm gonna
Yeah.
attack you guys, but if I attack you, fuck it. Whoever makes fun of kids, especially kids, for playing what they're playing now or listening to what they're listening to now, fuck you and don't have a good night. Fuck you, just fuck you, plain fuck you.
Yo, okay, look, I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying that I hope that they could at least, just widen
They
their
will.
horizon and like listen
Trust
to
me, they
something
will.
else.
They will
Trust me.
they will at
All
some
I'm
point. They
saying.
will at some point, man.
At some
Exactly,
point,
People
because
have
they're not
different
gonna
tastes at
stay
different
kid.
ages.
Exactly, they're
People
not
have
gonna
different
stay
tastes at
kid
different
while
ages.
they're
When I was
20.
a kid, I didn't enjoy classical music. When I was a kid, I didn't enjoy classical music, but now listen, look
Thank
at
you.
me. Look at me now. I know who this
look at
I
me
can't
now.
fucking pronounce his name, man.
Look
I
at
know
me
I
now.
know I know I
Oh,
like I listen to classical music now. Like
I'm
different
getting
ages, different places, but
hyper.
like whatever. Allahumma Ayman, you were sounding off.
Yeah, I just wanted to, I guess I just wanted to say to you guys, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our Twitter. Actually, you know what? Since I mean, I don't run the Twitter account, so I can't I didn't memorize the
It's
Twitter
it's gonna
handle.
be in the description. It's at Baldcast. It's
It'll
gonna be
it'll
in the
be in the
description.
description, I guess. But just like don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give us a little thumbs up. It really helps out. Comment, every now and again to just steer us the correct way, I guess. See, to
Constructive
let us
criticism.
know what you
Yes.
guys want to see. And
Yes.
just I hope you guys enjoyed the today's podcast, and see you on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Before we go, I have a few shout outs, man. I
Oh,
have a
you
few
do?
shout
my.
outs,
Okay.
man.
We got
Yes, I
shout-outs
do.
today. Oh my,
I
let's
have
go.
two. I
We're
have
gonna use
two
their horns,
two
huh?
specifically.
Ah,
All right. Yes, indeed. First of all, what a batchmate of mine, Muhammad Khalid. Okay, MK.
Oh,
oh,
MK.
it's his
It's
birthday
his it's
today,
his fucking
man.
it's
Oh,
his birthday
oh!
today,
It's
man.
fucking
It's his
birthday
birthday
today,
today,
bro.
man. Let's go.
It's
Happy
his
birthday.
birthday. Happy birthday, MK. Happy birthday,
Come on, guys,
MK.
yalla. Happy
From the Baldy.
birthday to you.
No,
Fucking
okay,
Oh
no,
those
no,
those
no,
those
no. Let's
those
let's
those parents
let's not do
those
that.
parents that like
Let's.
okay, just like one meme, those parents that like clap off beat when they're singing happy birthday. those parents are life, man. Those
Oh
parents
my
I
god.
want I want to I want to have a kid and do that on purpose. Okay, I'm gonna do that on purpose.
Yo, I think that's
Okay.
actually how it started, dude. Like they're doing it. I think they're actually doing it on purpose. There's no way they're not. They're doing it by mistake.
Second
Like,
shout
how
out.
can you fuck up
Who-
heart?
what's
How
what's
can you
your
fuck
what's
up
your
happy
second?
birthday?
What's your second?
My
Anyways,
second shout out. My second shout out is to a very near and dear friend of mine, Aliaza. Today is also her birthday. Come on, guys, air horns, air
Oh,
horns. Don't hold back. Happy
happy
birthday to both
birthday,
of y'all. Really
Aliaza.
hope you enjoy. Thank you for being alive.
I have
Love you guys.
I have one too. I guess since someone's birthday is today, a friend of mine. So we go back way back in school. We still talk surprisingly. His name is Muhammad Adil. If you're listening to this, I fucking love you. Happy birthday. Happy 20th birthday. Actually, he turned 20 today. And
Oh,
yeah, bro.
Oh, the
20.
big 2-0,
Big
Q
man.
Q
2-0.
Q
Big
Q
2-0, bro.
Q air horns. Nice.
You gotta
Anyways,
get
yeah,
them there.
that's I guess that's it for shoutouts.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's I guess that's all we got for shoutouts apparently. And this is the
Peace.
Baldies saying goodbye. Peace out.
Peace out.
Deuces.